Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Instead of today's video, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. So normally I do a lot of gameplay videos giving you guys tips and tricks, but for like this one definitely needs addressing. The whole community is definitely uproared about what's happening with all these credits and all of these glitches. So I'll be going into what's been really happening today because a lot has gone down this morning on Twitter and just in general on people's accounts. So quickly before we go into it, did mention this yesterday, but all creators will be getting a ×2 boost through December if you use their code, so make sure to use one. Mine will be greatly appreciated. So just quickly then, so for me, I automatically just opened up all my rewards that I got because by accident Supercell recompensated me and other people that already had the book. So you can already see from my fame that I've just got a lot of credits. I'm already at fame, global fame 3, and nearly on to the next rank. I don't even know what it is yet, but that's pretty insane for me. Unfortunately, there's no real way to kind of store credits right now. The only way you can do this is just by not opening things. So if you guys were wondering on that one, just literally the only way you can store them is just leave them untouched until I think you can only have 2 seasons worth of rewards. So if you want to save for a brawler, make sure just do not open the credits basically. But for this one, I just open them as quickly as possible. So we'll go onto my mini account to see what compensation other people got. Okay, so now switching over to the mini account. So this is another account which I 100% had a trophy road bug with. Of course, this was different for a lot of different people, but I know for a fact that I claimed so many rewards. I don't know how many in total, but again, I just sped through them. I know it was a bit of a glitch, and I know Supercell messed up on their end. So as you can see on the screen, these are the rewards which I'm getting. Again, I think pretty much everyone's, from what I've seen on Reddit, we'll probably go on to that a little bit later in the video, but pretty much everyone has the same rewards: 1,100 credits, 1,100 power points, a lot of free coins. 4,000 free coins for a free-to-play player is absolutely insane. And yeah, just even more free stuff. So we'll go ahead and collect these to see how close we are to Leon already. We're literally halfway through progression to Leon, which is already insane. And already through this bug, I was able to get Chester, as you can see, literally alone from the bug, which is just insane. As I said, 1,100 power points as well. That's going to go a huge way. 4,000 coins. You know, it's a big mess up on Supercell's end, and I don't know how they're going to fix this one. Let's quickly go on a few other accounts to see how many we got. Okay, and lastly, I'm on my my second mini account. I literally barely play on this one, so I'm going to switch over to Chester right here, and let's see if we can get him for free. So I didn't check on this account whether I got the bug beforehand, but I know for sure that I'll be getting compensation basically. So 1,000 credits, that is literally halfway to Chester already, and we've already got quite a fair bit. I think just a tiny bit less than before, 1,000 instead of 1,100, which I still take. Still an extra 90 right here. We've got so many free rewards to redeem, so yeah, this is going to be pretty hard for Supercell to really come back from this one. They're definitely overcompensating on a lot of different people. So I know I never normally do these type of videos. Let me know whether you want me to carry on with them. But we can see on Reddit, I do check Reddit quite a fair bit just because you get a good sense of how the community is feeling. Like, of course, I'm always on Twitter, but Reddit, I feel like it's a different type of community. So as you can see by this meme, I kind of feel bad for laughing, but there's a lot of people that still haven't been compensated whatsoever, and there's people like myself and also just so many people down my Twitter timeline that have a double compensation, which is just insane. It's pretty hard to really know the true value of this one because we've just kind of learned this new currency, but it's definitely way more than I ever anticipated. Like a brand new legendary brawler for free, and then half the progression to a Leon as well. You know, for a free-to-play player, that can take like a year to get some of these legendary brawlers, even more so. You know, I've seen several tweets where they've said they haven't had a legendary brawler for like 2 or 3 years of playing the game quite a fair bit, which again, I'm getting this literally for free instantly. It feels a little bit unfair. This meme definitely just summarizes how I feel, and probably a lot of people feel right now, knowing that they've got double the compensation, 2 bugs in one. And now it kind of leads to like, how is Supercell going to respond to this one? Because not only have they messed up once, they messed up twice on the double compensation. Will they compensate players again that didn't fix this? It's pretty hard. It's already took them like a week to fully fix this. Well, kind of try and fix this. And then just the pure scale of it, you know, trying to see which players were not affected by the bug, which players were affected by the bug. You can see already it's caused a lot of problems. I'm not too sure how they fix this one, but there's a lot of community uproar about it, so I feel like we really need to address this one. I think other than this problem in the update's been really good. You've seen on Twitter, I'll show you after this one, but on Twitter, like the daily average player rate is going through the roof. You know, a lot of people are playing the game again. Me myself feeling a lot more fresh, but with these problems right here, it's going to be pretty hard for some players, you know, especially it might be frustrating for a lot of different people. You know, I know a few people in the community, I won't name them, but are pretty upset because of course it means that they are quite a fair bit behind of their friends, right? Their friends have got double compensation, they've only got one set of compensation. You're still going to be annoyed, you know, rightly so, because that is something that you would want as well. So let's go on to a few more topics on Twitter. So a good source of information is always one of the, well, either Frank, Paula or Danny on Twitter. Normally it's Frank and Danny, which are a lot more active on social media. I'm always keeping up to date with what they kind of say, because it does give some good insight into what's coming with the update. So you can see right here, 20, he's a really regular streamer, by the way. Frank responds to him saying, "You misunderstood. If you got the bug, you will not get the compensation," which was pretty much as soon as they kind of rolled out the compensation, right? And straight away I loaded up my account and, you know, I said I got the bug and I got compensated again, which definitely kind of led to a lot of people checking as well, and a lot of people saying, "Oh no, it's happening again," right? Same with Semantic, he got the same issue right here. So this is kind of where it all started, and as people started to realize that they got double compensated. Okay, and so for the final kind of point about all of these credits drama, hopefully it gets sorted sooner rather than later. I see my subscription box is literally just filled with content creators making videos on this. It seems like a lot of people are really looking for the answers for it. So the last note that I seen Frank put this a couple of hours ago, he said, "Thanks for all the reports about double compensation for some individuals. We're looking into the cases and seeing what they'll basically do, because again, it's got to be, I can see it being a massive headache. As I said, it already took them a week to sort this out. I can see it's just going to cause even more issues, and I don't think it's like a rare kind of thing as well. Like, it's not just a couple of people getting double compensated, it's pretty much everyone that like got the initial bug as well. So that's going to be pretty painful. But an actual more lighter note to kind of end on in terms of like the update, I know a lot of people are making kind of these, I won't really say negative videos, but you know, like glitch videos and stuff like that. I kind of try and stay away from, because it's perceived as negative. But a big one to kind of end off on is the fact that it's literally the biggest daily average use, I think that's user rate since the start of start of this year basically. That is pretty insane. You can see by this photo, what it shows, it basically shows when like a battle was started, and the brighter the glow, the more battles that started within 30 seconds, I think Frank said. So you can see, you know, there's a lot of people playing the game right now. You can see Europe is basically like, I don't know, that's just so brightened up. There's literally like no, you can't see any land except for like up there in Scotland. Maybe not too many Scottish people like the game in the UK, but pretty much everywhere. Maybe that little bit right there. That's really popular in South America, really popular in some places in America, but you can see that, you know, the update is definitely a step in the right direction. Hopefully with all of these bug fixes, I don't think there'll be any more problems like this in the future, because it was all about the conversion, going from an old system to a new system. It was always going to be pretty complex. All right guys, it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think of this type of video, whether you like me doing these videos. I can easily keep up with this content in terms of like really important information. I can get it out as quickly as possible as well for you guys, but I feel like this one definitely needs to be touched on, just because the whole community is talking about it. You know, me myself, I've been affected by it in a good way, but a lot of people have been affected by it in a negative way, and it definitely needs to be addressed. And I'm hoping with a lot of content creators making videos on this, that Supercell do fix it for the people that really missed out. But as you can see, you know, unfortunately, the fame system, you know, not a lot of people really spoke about this, but it's one thing I hope it gets fixed in the future as well. It's like the fame system, I don't really think it's too much of a flex. And as I said, I was kind of hoping for like a way to store my credits right. You know, I can store power points, I can store coins, all of the other currencies, but credits I can't store anywhere. It just goes straight to my fame. I should be able to pick between wanting to spend my credits on fame or just saving them up. I feel like that'd be a nice change. Hopefully they'll listen to the community with that one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.